coming from a Nebo family, so he was looking for social class. So having a social class as a believer is very important. So he was looking for the sons of rulers, sons and descendants of kings, sons of the rich and the nobles, social class. In other words, Nebuchadnezzar is saying, look for people who have got exposure to high culture. These are the people that Nebuchadnezzar is looking for. Tenders are not looking for people without exposure. If right now I go to any tender pitching and I say I am the nephew to Papa Nelson Mandela, the tender is mine. Why? Because of my social class. If I say Oliver Tambo is my uncle, and they identify me with Oliver Tambo, and they do their background check, and it's really agreeable that I'm associated with such a hero or a doyen, I get a tender. So Nebuchadnezzar is saying, look for people with a social class, with exposure to high culture. They know how to sit at the table and eat with a fork and a knife. Can I prophesy like a filled? So Nebuchadnezzar is saying to these boys, sit before me. They were given fork and knife. If you didn't know where to put the knife and the fork, you are discarded. That's how Nebuchadnezzar and Babylon's system chewed out people. So he said again, I know, and I want you to select people who knows how to eat. They don't dump food. You know, there are people when they are eating, they take the spoon, they look to God and say, God, I will not come there. They dump the food. Then Nebuchadnezzar will say, this is good information. Discard them. He wants people who knows how to eat. Then when you chew, people who knows how to chew. Can I prophesy like I feel it? So he said, I want those people who know how to chew. People, when they are chewing, they don't make noise. There are people that when they are chewing, you think that there is a recording company next to you that's recording a song. So the moment you say, Mama, then Nebuchadnezzar will say, not these people, because they don't have exposure. Come on, Sarah, can I prophesy like I feel it? Amen. So that's why even in your houses, learn to eat with fork and knife. Teach your children. Because the world where we are is not going to look at how they were groomed spiritually. It will look at how they eat, how they were exposed. And you can say and argue. I know some of you are arguing and saying, but what's the fussy about eating and shoving food in the mouth? You don't make the rules. You don't make the rules. The rules are made by Nebuchadnezzar and Ashpenaz. The reason why a lot of people, especially believers, they don't get to the levels they are supposed to get to. They want to make rules in the corridors of power. Until you are there, they make rules for you. You can change rules when you are there, and then start to eat the way you want to eat. Then number 3 category of choosing people was mental aptitude. He said, I want people who are gifted in all wisdom, possessing knowledge, quick to understand, and the ability to serve in the king's palace. So Nebuchadnezzar was saying, I don't want you to choose people that will take us 15 times to teach them one thing. We teach them one thing, they grasp the concept, they move and run with the concept. You give them a philosophy, they run with the philosophy, they run with it,